You drinking Kool-Aid to start your day?
I could have used some therapy as a kid, weird kid. Bedwetter. Oh, yeah. I wet the bed every day till I was 13 years old. My mattress looked like a goddamn coffee filter. All right. Woo-wee! I ruined a lot of sleepovers, folks, yeah. You start to run out of excuses after a while. Now, your friend's like, what happened here? I was like, geez, I must have spilled a cup of piss. Yeah. Yeah, they say a lot of bedwetters become serial killers, which I believe, because we learn how to clean up a stain pretty quick. That's how embarrassing it is wetting the bed. Almost rather be known as a murderer than a bedwetter, you know? Your friend sits on your mattress. Why is it all crinkly? I'm gonna kill you.
I hang out with my dad mostly. My dad was in the military. Yeah. He's at that age now where his war stories and his other stories have blended together. So now you don't know what he's talking about. It's like one time we were surrounded, then we ran out of ammo, then we were fighting hand to hand, then we started dancing, and that's how I met your mother. What? Papa, what happened?
To say, I'm a motorcycle mechanic. Just, oh, fun. I was like, surely the guys are gonna know I'm not. Every message is like, can't wait to talk combustion engines with you. So, oh no, right? I was like, I either need to like take that off my profile or I need to double down, which is what I've done. I don't know if anyone here has seen my Bumble profile recently, but check it out if you get the chance. Every photo now is of me with a motorcycle. I was at my friend's house. Her husband was fixing his motorcycle. I was like, step aside. I had him position me. That looked like I was, you know what I was doing. And then there's a picture. There's just like all these motorcycles behind me in an alley. And I'm just like, another day of work.
I was on the subway recently. There was a lady sitting across from me, and we were just like minding our own business. And she pulled a Reese's peanut butter cup out of her bag, and then she started opening it. And then right as she finished opening it, she fumbled it, and she dropped it on the floor of the subway. Now, don't jump ahead, everybody. She didn't need it. She picked it up, and she went like this. She went, oh. And then she threw it back in her bag, and she went, and then she looked right at me, and she went like this. And I was like, I'm sorry, are you doing that for me? I don't know why. You can just eat that. I don't care if you eat that. I don't know why we're making eye contact. I'm not comfortable. But she kept doing that. She's like... Then we got to the next stop, and she got off the train. I kept an eye on her because I was fascinated by this lady. So I watched her. She got off the train, and I watched her get right back on the same train, but one car up. And right away, I was like, I think I know what's going on here. And I kind of watched it through the little window, and sure enough, she just pulled it back out, and she just ate it on that. Which I loved. I was like, good for you. Enjoy yourself. Find a new crowd. They don't know. I like that lady. I like that lady because that lady is me. I'm the woman in this story. I just wanted to kind of feel you guys out to see how you'd respond. Some of you judge me. You can't take it back, but many of you support it, and I appreciate it. First of all, I blew it out. I'm not an animal. I gave it a good and I brushed it. You can eat food off the ground. You guys know that. Nobody's ever died that way. No one's ever been like, my nephew passed away. And you're like, what? How? He dropped the Three Musketeers bar on the floor. He picked it up and ate it. Blood shot out of his eyes and ears. He shit his pants and died. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. We should have bought a Dyson. We had a goddamn dirt devil. Sucked.
I have not yet decided when I tell the guy I'm not who they think I am. I was on a date with this guy, and by the way, the date was going atrocious, like really bad. He was not on my good side, okay? And I know I come off nice, but you do not want to be on my bad side. Because if you are, my journal is gonna hear, yeah. So watch out. Anyway, he was just going on and on about motorcycles, just That's my motorcycle impression. I'm so good at those. Okay, so anyways, I was like, is that why you swiped right on me? I'm sorry. He's like, no. I swiped right on you because you're blonde. I swipe right on every blonde. Chabre's not dead. And he was Israeli. I don't want to get canceled, but that's what the accent was. Anyways, he goes... Then he goes, and this is verbatim, because I started writing things down, because I was like, if I'm not here for material, I don't know what I'm doing. He goes, by the way, how often do you color your hair? And I said, not that often. And he goes, it's time. I literally died of my hair the next day, like the very next day.
No. But we've been together for a long time, and I don't know. I feel like he gets annoyed because I repeat stories all the time, but that's like, oh, because I have nothing more interesting to share with you. So now these are the stories I share with him. This was one I told him the other day. It was called What I'm Gonna Do with Our Linen Closet. And it was about how I was gonna get several baskets because I want to separate our toiletries right now. It's just bothering me. And so I might go to the Container Store to see if they have those baskets, but if they don't, then probably the dollar store. That's something I thought he needed to hear out loud. No plot point, no character development. Just 10 minutes of a Dear Diary entry. I'm working on another story right now. It's called I Was Gonna Get These Loafers, but decided not to. That one's not done yet, but I'll probably just drop that on him when he's busy or something.
I remember the first time I saw a MAGA hat confrontation. These are the best. I'm talking about in real life. I'm not talking about on Twitter. I'm talking about real life MAGA hat confrontation. I was in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I saw, okay. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Actually, you know, I'm lying. I was actually in East St. Paul, but nobody knows what that is. So I said Minneapolis, but I had to be honest with you right now. Even though this is a fucking special taping, now we gotta edit around the whole goddamn thing. Fucking leave it in! Leave it in, this piece of shit in the balcony. I had to say, yeah, Minnesota. And I can't lie to you people. Okay? I was in fucking New Brunswick, New Jersey. No. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay? And I'm at a Baskin-Robbins, okay? And I saw a dude wearing a MAGA hat. And the fun thing about it was he wasn't ordering ice cream. He was working at Baskin-Robbins. Okay? And he wasn't a GM. He wasn't Baskin. He wasn't Robbins. He's just a regular minimum wage employee serving up ice cream MAGA, bro. Just staring at people. Vanilla only today. Just... Ain't gonna be no rainbow, no chocolate, nothing. Just pure Christian vanilla ice cream. The way God intended ice cream and countries to be made.
The dry cleaner I can't stand, because I don't think he's doing it. I don't know what goes on back there, but I cannot conceive of such a thing as actual dry cleaning. We all accept it because we see the stores everywhere. But think about it, dry? Well, what is dry? You can't clean something dry. What do? Tap it, shake it, blow on it? There's gotta be some kind of a liquid back there. Did you ever get something on your clothes and get it off with a fingernail? That's dry cleaning. That is the only dry cleaning. I brought this guy in a suede jacket, got spots on it because I was in the rain. Says there's nothing we can do. Water ruins leather. Well, now, aren't cows outdoors a lot of the time? When it rains, do the cows go up to the farmhouse? Hey, let us in, we're all wearing leather out here. Hey, open up, man, I'm suede.
So I'm staring at this dude, I'm like, yeah, this is going down. This is the guy. Something's gonna happen, right? All of a sudden, this couple walks into the Baskin-Robbins, and the couple is wearing matching Vikings outfits, head-to-toe Vikings, okay? It's July. It's not even preseason. These are bona fide lunatics, these people just walking around town. Full Vikings outfits, right? The couple walks in. The girl in the Viking couple starts to get a little upset when she sees the MAGA hat. I don't know what she's saying, but I know it's white woman rage. I know what it is. Right? I got a white fiance. I know about this stuff, okay? There's a problem that has nothing to do with me. I need to solve it, right? It's just... You're offended? I'm bored. Let's do something about it. I need to stand up for my black friends I don't have. Now... So, all of a sudden, the girl Viking breaks away from her boyfriend, beelines it for the MAGA hat, dude. Walks right up to him and goes, how the fuck could you wear that hat? Immediately, I'm like, he's shooting this bitch. This bitch is dead. This bitch is dead. She don't even know it. That's Second Amendment. She is fucking dead. I got my phone out, landscape. I'm ready. I'm ready. You think I'm missing this? You think I'm missing this? I zoomed out 0.5. I zoomed out 0.5. Some of y'all got Android phones. You too poor to even understand what that is. Okay? Get a real phone like an adult, all right? Stop fucking up the group chat with your green text. We don't appreciate. WhatsApp, we don't care about your little third world group chats, okay? What you discussing over there? They build a well in your hometown? What's happening? I'm fucking ready to go. I'm so wide, I'm gonna get the bullet leaving the gun and entering her forehead. I'm posting it, I'm viral. It's over. It's a wrap. This chick keeps on laying in on this dude. Just fucking screaming at, you know what those hats stand for? For the disrespect of women. Do you know what those hats stand for? For the mistreatment of women. You know what those hats stand for? For the abuse of women. And I'm just looking at this chick like, you're wearing a Viking outfit. I don't know if you're familiar with Viking history, but they were the first grab them by the pussy people. I mean, literally all they did for thousands of years is just sail around the world grabbing pussies. And we're so crazy, we named a football team after them. We would never have a team called the Colorado Cosbys. You know, that's... I'm not gonna lie, that'd be a fun game to announce, though. Looks like another come-from-behind victory for the Cosbys this weekend. It's like every time they catch them sleeping. Jim, do you notice this? Just keep catching them sleeping. It's good to see them spiking end zones, not cocktails, though. I will say that's an improvement for the Cosbys.